guys, welcome back. I told you about that table gas powered table saw I'm working on. Well, let me show you what I'm doing. All right, so here it is. Got most of my tools laid out. I pulled the spark plug and put transmission fluid in there, and we're letting it sit, and then we're going to try and break it free, break the shaft, main shaft free, so we can maybe get it running, and then he can sell it. I've never seen a gas powered table saw before, but it's pretty cool. Obviously, I think it's antique, especially as old as it is now. But I just figured I'd show you this, the way things used to be done before, you know, they come up with electric. Period. But anyhow, that shaft right there is not turning, and the carburetor is in my trailer. I'll show you what that is. There's the carburetor. It's been soaking. I've been cleaning on it. Problem is, one of the problems is that thing right there. That's a main jet, I'm not sure. But that part of it is where that's what's left of it. There's a part that's supposed to go on top of that, and the main jet screws into it. It's down inside the fluid somewhere. But I'm going to try JB Weld on it because I can't find the carburetor. I did find it on eBay, but it's parts. It's not a usable one. This part might be usable, but I'm just not sure. I want to do that. Plus, he said he has parts, and if he has the bottom part, that's great. We can put it all back together and get it running. But that's what I'm working with so far. It is what it is, and it hopefully we can get it running again. Hey folks, I'm back. This is a couple days later, and I'm going to show you my progress on the gas-powered table saw. Alright, so pretty much we've abandoned this project right here because we can't get the shaft to turn, but we'll work on it again later on. Let me show you what we're working on now. Alright, we are working on a diesel generator, mobile diesel generator. I've taken off the lines, the injector lines, because we have one or more injectors that are either clogged or whatever, bad. I've already drained the fuel tank. It had diesel fuel in it that had gone bad. We brought a battery out here. It's being recharged now. We had it running, but it was running on ether only. So it will run. The crankshaft is free. The These are the injector lines here. Had to take them off to get the injectors out, but I don't have the right wrench for it. My friend who lives here does, and he's either gonna rebuild them, fix them, or replace them, because this is like a 10 or 12 kilowatt generator, big generator. We don't know if the generator part of it works, but we do know the motor is running. That's our main objective now, is to get the injectors working, or get it running off of diesel, excuse me. But it's a pretty cool deal. I looked up the price on these. This is a much older model. And they're in the tens of thousands of dollars. Let me switch around. So I'm on hold until he gets the socket that fits it, or, well, yeah, until he gets the socket, fix it, and to take out the injectors. It sounded really good running on ether. But we just couldn't get, we know the fuel's getting there. We're pretty sure it's getting there. We just got to get it through the injector so that it runs. But let me show you around this thing. It's a pretty cool deal. It's been sitting here for at least 6 years. And he's probably just going to move it towards the house once he gets it fixed, because the generator he has at the house doesn't work right now. It's I think it's an electric start, maybe a pull start. I don't know. But that's where I'm at now. There's my gas can, or gas feed for the engine. I pulled all these lines off and blew them out, pulled the filters out, drained them, and filled them with diesel fuel. So it's ready to run, just waiting on getting the injectors fixed. Back to me. So anyhow, that's really about all I've got for this video. I'm also helping Jeff Bradshaw. Again, his YouTube channel is Elderly Iron. You ought to check him out. He's a really good mechanic, and all the stuff he does, it's been pulled out of trees or out of the weeds or whatever, and he gets them running. Doesn't fix up the car, just gets them running, and then he cleans it up a little bit, pressure washes it, but he just sells them like that, I guess. But you ought to check his channel out. Elderly Iron. ELDERLYIRON, I believe it is. Anyhow, check out one of my previous video, and it'll be on the screen. But anyhow, I just figured I'd give you an update on what was going on. You can see the bus in the background. I just also had a mobile mechanic come out here, and there's good news. He said he does not think my rear main seal on the engine is leaking, so the transmission doesn't have to come down or out. He's going to replace the 2 valve cover gaskets. You think that's where the right one is where the oil is coming from, but he's going to, since the kit comes with 2 gaskets, one for left and one for right, he's going to replace them both. And he's also going to get me a cam sensor. He says that's one of the things that goes out on the 7.3. And to replace that, you just basically unscrew it and screw the new one in, and you plug it back in. But anyhow, he's supposed to do it, I think, this week sometime. He's going to find out the price of it tomorrow. This is Sunday now. He's going to find out the price of it tomorrow and give me a holler, and I'll, tell him to go ahead and get it, whatever. But I just pressure washed underneath my bus because it was caked with oil. And since we're going to go ahead and change the valve covers, I figured the leak will be fixed before I even leave here, so why not go ahead and pressure wash it? And plus, for some reason or another, I'm not using as much oil as I used to. I went 220 miles and only used about a quart, and I usually use that same amount after 120 miles. So anyhow, he doesn't think the leak's coming from the rear main seal. He thinks it's coming from the valve cover, and he's going to replace that, and hopefully the oil leak will be done with. Anyhow, that's all I got for this time. I'll give you an update later. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notifications of my next video when it comes out. All right? Thanks a lot, and see you later.